Welcome back, everyone. Are you guys ready to let the good times roll? We are over here at Universal Studios for Mardi Gras. It is the 30th celebration of the event, and I'm expecting it to be incredibly good this year. They're doing a lot of marketing for it, which I'm really excited about. But also tonight, it's going to be super busy. We have T-Pain performing. It's the opening day for the event, so I'm expecting some heavier crowds, but this is probably my favorite event of the year at Universal Studios outside of Halloween Horror Nights because it's just a vibe in there. The parade is awesome. The people are awesome in there. The food tastes great. It is just such a great experience, and I cannot recommend it enough. It only lasts 2 months. It's all of February and all of March, unfortunately, so if you're not here in that time frame, you might miss out on it, but it's definitely worth checking out. I hope they keep the tribute store around because it's such a good tribute store. It might be my favorite tribute store ever, by the way. If you guys haven't seen my video on it, make sure to check it out. But either way, enough yapping. It's time to get inside and start singing. Feet don't fail me now. Feet don't fail me now. Absolutely love the medallion. Got our Mardi Gras 30th celebration. Universal Orlando 2025. Got our gator up there. It seems like they are testing audio every so often. Looks like we have some merchandise out here, but I do want to point out this is the schedule for the Music Plaza stage live concerts. So I think it's every Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 15, 16. So those are kind of back to back. And a few of them are back to back, actually. But yeah, so tonight, T-Pain, Joe Jonas next week. Then we have Foster the People, Millennium, All Time Low, DJ Pauly D, TLC. It's going to be quite a wild year, I think, this year. But yeah, they are already preparing. Like I said, people are ready for T-Pain, I know. Oh my gosh, are those people camping out already for the show? That's crazy. I mean, people go crazy for, the big artists here. So I'm gonna expect this is gonna be slammed in like the next 2 hours. Now again, we will be checking out a lot of the food booths here today. I know there's at least 2 or 3 items I wanna be getting. Obviously, we're probably not gonna be doing too much. I like the paintings we have. Looks like there's a painting behind a painting. That's an exhibit painting. I did point this out in our last video. And I pointed out before, but this is a smoke-free area. It used to be smoking, but again, it is not. Let's check out some more decorations over here. Birds in cages. Is there a reason for this? I guess I'm not totally certain. We have a rabbit back there. Back and beyond, we have an owl. Lots of fun little bird houses. I like this one a lot. I think I should make a birdhouse. Cardinals. Be like if you have a loved one that you lost, typically they show up, right? Isn't that the whole thing? Some gnomes down here. Not totally certain what all the vibes are. Maybe they're just kind of hanging out, having a good time. Don't know the binoculars either. Now, something to keep in mind, I want to check right here, are the food booths. They don't have as many of like the pop-up booths, but sometimes these turn into them. Okay, it's not. Sometimes they turn like 57 Fair or like the other one on the other side or up front, they'll turn them into additional booths. So even though they don't have as many booths that have popped up, they actually will turn these into them, but it doesn't look like this is the case in the one in front of Oz or in front of Wicked. It's like the Oz booth. It is not a booth either for this event. I do want to see. This is quite a long line to do. What is it? I think this is Puerto Rico. I think people are loving this one. The menu here does look pretty good. They have some pinchos. They got some fritters. This cheese dog looks crazy though. So it's a hot dog wrapped in an empanada disc served with mayo ketchup. Tell me that doesn't look crazy. Might be kind of fun there. And then we do have a pina colada, which might be also pretty delicious. A lot of good options over here at Puerto Rico. I can see why this is probably the most busy booth. I don't know why, but I always love seeing the portable grills or like, the stove tops outside and seeing like the smoke come off of it because it's like, it's like real grilled on the grill, right? So you get to see them making it. And not saying that they don't normally, but it's going to be pretty dang fresh when they're making it like right next to the booth. I've seen it a few times over at Epcot, but when they do it here too, it's like, okay, I know that we're going to have like fresh pinchos at this booth, so always love to see that. So it does look like they converted this one over to French Quarter sips, so it looks like they have some drinks over here. So they did do one of them at least. We do have this here, but there's no booth here, so I wonder if it's over that way. I think it's the New Orleans. They just have it out here further. So you have a baked Cajun mac and cheese, chicken and sausage gumbo, and Cajun twisted tater. This looks pretty dang good. Yeah, definitely gonna be trying that today, 100%. I think we've had the chicken and sausage gumbo before. I don't remember, but definitely we'll be picking that up. But yeah, I think that's actually over here. So that's smart that they finally have this. I think they need to put like an arrow or something up top to point you in that direction so you know. But at least it's a start. And I only say that because it's like you have all these decorations and then the closest food booth is actually French Quarter Sips here. So you actually have to keep going and go past all of the pieces that they have out here, and then it's actually on the other side. Colombia always has the empanadas, which I feel like we love empanadas, one of my go-tos. We did talk about the Colombian burger. I also want to point out there is a great Colombian burger place right across the street from Universal. If you guys are looking for it, I believe it's called Junior's Colombian Burger, but I'm sure Universal's is going to be great. They are cooking like crazy in there. I'm super excited to try some food out. I just have to determine where I want to start. Maybe we'll try the mac and cheese to start, but I am looking at some of the decorations as we are kind of getting ready. Do you guys feel like you are transported to New Orleans with all of the decorations? I feel like this is, what you would see outside. I feel like, wait a minute, I think I have this almost exact same table, or I did, my parents did, I should say, at their house. I'm almost positive they have this exact same table. Either way, do you feel transported? That's what we want to know. Are you getting the vibes? It does feel like we would be hanging out, maybe there on Bourbon Street a little bit. We have characters all dressed up for Mardi Gras, out and about in the streets. This is another great reason why I love the Mardi Gras season, because they just kind of hang out and just kind of let you come up and meet them like all day. Looks like we got almost like the Baron Smitty again over here, but we need to find a place to eat. We did end up going with the mac and cheese. Let's go find a spot.
Okay, first bite, ready? I can see like jalapeno or something in there, I think. You can taste the jalapeno instantly. So I wish the jalapeno chunks were a little bit smaller, because I think I had like a full-blown bite of jalapeno. But I like that. I like the breadcrumbs on top. They're not too overcooked, so like they're not burnt, they're just crispy. And it's nice and like, oh yeah, look at that. It's nice and gooey cheesy, but there are some chunks in there.
This might be one of, if not my favorite snack I've had at Mardi Gras, and maybe at any of their events. This is so good. I don't know how Nicole isn't in love with this. It's delicious.
Hi!
It is honestly, I don't know, full of flavor. All right, well, I want to get Puerto Rico, but this line is a little too long, so I think we're gonna go check another booth, but the food looks so good here, so we'll see if this kind of dies down a little bit, and then we'll check it out again. More still walkers. I like the chef outfit over there, cooking up maybe some gumbo. I think I'm gonna go start to check out kind of down around the corner. I know Louis has a gelato and an affogato that I think is exclusive for past members during the event, and I will definitely be trying that. Well, I just went in and asked about the affogato. I'll explain in a second, but this is pretty good too. So Italy does have a booth here. It is actually over at Louis, and we do have a spritz down here. But yeah, I went and asked, and they said the espresso machine has been out for 2 days. They gotta get that thing figured out. So we didn't pick it up. I was actually just about to pick it up right now. But it looks like we're doing the beat builders over here, doing maybe some Mardi Gras action. Well, check this out. They decorated their little like mini Jeep dune buggy thing over here in all Mardi Gras and beads and everything. This is super funny. This is a beat builder kind of transport unit. I think this is how they pull up. Over here in San Francisco, we do have Germany, but we don't have the schnitzel. And I thought they had schnitzel on the menu, so maybe we'll go check and see if it's over there. But I swear we had schnitzel. Oh, I don't think this is it either. What is this booth up here? They do have the buttered chicken here. I think we're gonna have to try this out because we've really been liking buttered chicken, masala, all of that. So, all right, let's try buttered chicken here from Food. I don't know what the booth is. It just says Food. That's funny. By the way, look at the line difference. So we're going to be up in like 3 groups. Not even close to what there was over in Puerto Rico or whatever. We have a buttered chicken here. Again, a little Indian. So we did find out it is an Indian booth here. So it does say India. Again, on the sign over there, it just says food. Over here, we do know now that it is India. But we have a jaljeera, I believe, is what we are finding out. And Nicola's going to try this out. There is like pepper spice on top, but it's got Sprite and lemon juice. So it's an interesting flavor profile.
Nervous.
Let's see.
Okay. It's a little weird. It's almost like medicinal, but it also like smells like a kitchen. Like the spices are very aromatic. It's not bad, but it's a little weird.
We're gonna try this out. I mixed it up. It looked like the spices maybe were on the bottom or the pepper. I don't really know. We're going for it. Whoa. Okay, so.
There's a little sip. You know that one.
You want more?
Yeah. Here.
So I feel like when you have traditional Indian dishes, they use spice in there. So basically take that spice that you would have in a traditional dish and then put that into like a Sprite. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Is it horrible? No. Is it acquired? 1,000%. Because it's not something I think most people would pick up. I don't totally mind it, to be honest, but I think there's such a large amount of like Sprite and lemon in there. But then you get this like weird punch of spices and then it throws the whole thing into a new category. So I don't totally dislike it. I don't know if I would order it again. So I don't know, quite unique. Nicole's gonna try out the buttered chicken now. Again, we had it on the cruise, it was fantastic. That was Royal though, so it's been a little while.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. The chicken looked a little weird, but it's not. Chicken's great, sauce is great, and the bread is super soft. I like that a lot.
Here we go. Buttered chicken. I keep wanting to say tikka masala, but it is buttered chicken. Again, we had it on the cruise, it was super good. Also, if you haven't yet, check out our Royal Caribbean. I think I had it on both Utopia and Allure of the Seas. Either way, here we go. Very good. Definitely recommend India for that. Now again, I don't know if I would totally recommend the drink per se. It's acquired, but that buttered chicken is very good. A nice sized portion there too. You get a full kind of pita, you get a few pieces of chicken in there, lots of sauce, smothered in sauce. That is something I always appreciate. Yeah, that's good, that's good. So I thought there was 4 pieces of chicken. I guess there was only 3. So a little short on the chicken, but overall, again, flavor was fantastic. You can see how much extra sauce you get. Decent value, could add another piece of chicken or 2 though. So I was telling you guys over here, we have another one of these booths where at San Francisco, they've converted this into one of the food booths for Mardi Gras. And you can see we have the Szechuan chicken bites, some duck, and luck and prosperity, a fun little milk tea right there with some boba. I'm gonna keep wrapping around, see if any food booths are back here. I don't even know the locations this year. You can find them in the app, but I think it's always a little bit more fun to just like walk around, see what they have available, and see the areas. I think that kind of incentivizes you to kind of move about. Plus, there are always photo op opportunities out here in this area, so at least we'll be able to see that. Here is the photo op that I was telling you about. It is here, I think, every single year. That's nice. So this is crazy. I don't know how this works. So this is the Mexico booth. Some booths absolutely slammed. Others, not much of a line at all. Look at this line. So you order down here, and then you wrap up, and you go all the way up the stairs, and it goes around, and then you go all the way down the ramp, and then you go hang out in the street. That's crazy. But I think a lot of people are picking up, number one, the quesadilla, because, have you ever had quesadilla here? I don't think so. The chilaquiles, I think, is the same from last year, and then I think churro loops were here last year as well. But Mexico seems to always deliver, so I don't know, it's hard. This might be another one of those booths that we come back, hopefully at some point, when the crowds subside just a little bit. But man, I want that food so bad. I'm gonna take Nicole into the tribute store. She didn't come with me for the preview, so we're gonna go walk through and then we'll see what she thinks of it. Also, people are already staking out seats for the parade, which is wild. It is in an hour and a half. It's 6 o'clock right now. It goes at 7:30 on the weekends. I think it's 5:30 on weekdays. I guess there's a line to get into the tribute store? I haven't seen this before. This is interesting. Okay, we'll figure it out. But yeah, it goes all the way back here. What? I was not expecting that. Look how much more busy it is in here than the previews. We're like stuck. Oh, now we're moving. Here we go. We're in like a conga line. It's a true HHN house. So we have these backpacks here. These were not here during AP previews. It is not a Loungefly brand, but it does look kind of nice. A little bit more squatty, but it does say Mardi Gras on there. So if you guys want some Mardi Gras merch, and it's like fuzzy. It's kind of like velvety, yeah. So kind of fun little bag here. Again, not Loungefly, but still a nice bag overall. How does she look? Should she be in the parade? Yes, that is perfect.
I can throw my own beads in this hat.
You should.
It's heavy.
Is it really? Well, we made it out. We are going to come over here to the Today Cafe. I do want to get Nicole's opinions. Let's get first thoughts because we are going to go back in when it's a little less crowded, which might not be today, but I want her to experience it when you can kind of walk through a little bit better. So let's see what she thinks.
So I think this tribute store is like the best Mardi Gras ones, hands down. And last one was like a lot of Shrek theming, so that one's gonna be hard to beat for me personally. But I think like this one, it kind of felt like you were walking to an HHN house with the voodoo vibes and like the dark corners and like the weird creatures. And at one point I turned to Dylan and I was like, I'm waiting for a scare actor to come like scare me. And he's like, I said the same thing. So I think they really did a good job like accomplishing that like weird, swampy, creepy like voodoo vibe. And it was really cool. Such a transformation from the video store. And I want to go back in when it's not so crowded so I can like look through everything at my own pace. Definitely have to check that out.
So never forget, by the way, the line is pretty long. I just went ahead and mobile ordered. It's going to save us quite a bit of time, hopefully, because all we wanted was a treat from here. We didn't want a sandwich or anything. Granted, we could have done that too, but it should be pretty quick to just kind of pick that up and go. So hopefully we save some time. I'll let you guys know. I know where we would have been in line, and I'll let you know if we end up saving time overall. As you can see, that is the line over there. So not super, super long, but long enough for the deli here. Okay, I see it up there. I think this is for us here. That's the Boffi is, by the way, what we're getting. I'm just waiting for them to see me. Oh, that's me. And there we go. That took all of maybe 30 seconds, so saved a bunch of time. We're gonna cut into this here. Ooh, a little tough, maybe. Oh my goodness. You guys see all the gooiness in there? Looks ooey and gooey. We found out that Boffi is banana and caramel, right? So we thought like where the offie portion comes from. It's not coffee, it's not toffee. Don't really know. Either way, here we go. Oh, banana.
Yeah.
Definitely banana. So it's pretty good. Lots of flavor, nice and sweet. I definitely still prefer the cookie butter from here, but it's a good flavor. And the banana is actually like a real banana, not a fake banana. So I know Nicole doesn't tend to like that fake banana flavor, so this is real banana, and I can at least appreciate that. A little bit of a weird texture for me there, but overall, I think it's pretty good, and it's cold. I think I was expecting it to be more cake-like and more, again, just like a fluffy kind of cake style, but definitely a little bit more solid with kind of like the gooey bits in there, I guess, if that kind of makes sense. But overall, good flavor. Definitely get a lot of banana in there.
So the banana filling kind of reminds me of like a banana cream pie, but then there's like a hint of cinnamon to it, which I was not expecting. So it's like a cinnamony crust with like a banana cream pie type filling. I'm not getting like a caramel or a toffee or whatever the other flavor is. Like I said, reminds me of a banana cream pie with like a cinnamon flavor to it. I did not think I was gonna like it a lot. I was a little nervous, like especially with like a fake banana flavor, so I'm very glad it's not. And like I said, I would compare it to a banana cream pie with like that texture, like that thick kind of like puddingy flavor, but it's good. I like it.
Now that we are about 45 minutes away from the parade, again, 6:45, look how dark it is. So soon we'll be back to regular timing and sun, but we need to find a spot. As you can see, it is starting to fill up, so let's find a spot, watch the parade. I think Nicole might go and grab a savory item. I feel like we've eaten a few sweets. We want to get something a little bit more savory. Also an update on T-Pain. Very crowded in there already. I can see it is almost shoulder to shoulder, which is to be expected. I kind of knew it was going to be quite a banger here for the opening of Mardi Gras. But again, we're gonna keep looking for a spot. I found one back where we just were a little bit, but I'm nervous to do anything here because I imagine everybody that's here is gonna run right over to T-Pain as soon as the parade like comes through. Look at the fun lights over here displayed on the sides of the building. I always love to see that. I didn't see that earlier, obviously. It was too bright out. Now it's too dark. Alrighty, here they come. I can see the police escort bringing them in. People need to get off the streets. Oh no. absolute madness afterward. It was like fish swimming upstream here. Now we're at least opened up, but there was almost a fight. It was crazy. People need to just relax. We're all going to the same place. We're all doing the same thing, having a good time, having a good party. Do you guys want to see the crowds for T-Pain right now? Now, I already got the lanyard for annual pass, but I did pick up the new gator here. This is a pin, so if you guys haven't yet, make sure to pick it up. It is over here in the Tonight Shop. Don't forget, they have switched the location. It's no longer in the 5 and Dime. It's over here at the Tonight Shop at the Exit Q of Jimmy Fallon. The concert was at capacity. By the way, I did mean to show you guys that. It's been at capacity here for a little bit. Crowds are crazy for it. People are lined up back here to watch, even all the way back there to watch T-Pain right now. I think we're gonna try a few more food booths here while we have some time now. I think some of the booths have shortened up on the line, thankfully. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a few more as everybody is heading back to T-Pain. First off, we're gonna try the pinchos here. A lot of people have been ranting and raving that these are quite good, along with the Colombian burger. So Nicole's gonna be our guinea pig here and try it out.
That is good. A little fatty, but good. The barbecue sauce is delicious.
Nicole's gonna help me out. We didn't get a fork.
Pull it off.
Oh, that's really good. Wow. What does that remind me of? It's got a familiar flavor, but that's probably the best thing we've had. Granted, it's like, I feel like the first like savory item we've had, or at least that I remember. Yeah, that's super, super good. Highly recommend the pinchos. One thing to keep in mind, I think they're about $11 before AP discount, and you don't get a massive portion. So just keep that in mind if you guys are buying them. It's the image that you see, it was about this wide. It was only probably 3 pieces of pork, I think. So about $4 per, or a little under $4 per piece of pork. All right, I'm gonna try this drink out here. It's pretty opaque here. I feel like you can't see through it. It's kind of wild. Hopefully it's pretty good. It reminds me of like a figment drink, how purple it is, but here we go. Whoa! Very grapey, but like milk. Tastes like grape milk. Whoa. Okay. Woo. All right, we're running over to Columbia. There's only like 17 minutes of the park being open. I feel like the day just flew by. It was a party. It was great. Tons of people. Got to meet some fans. So thank you to all of you that said hello. All of the other creators that I got to chat with again today. Always love to have everybody in the park at the same time. It's so much fun. Just saying hi. It's just a blast here for Mardi Gras. But I do want to point this out. This drink, the more I'm drinking it, it reminds me of the figment drink. Now that I'm drinking it, it reminds me of something that it would give you an upset stomach if you drink too much of it. I think it's like weirdly sweet. There's something going on with it. I don't know. Haven't liked the drinks too much here. The food's been pretty good, but the drinks, I don't know. But the pinchos and the mac and cheese. I forgot about the mac and cheese. That mac and cheese was super good. So I actually did really like both of our savory items today. Some of my favorite, I think, at like any of the festivals, to be honest with you. Well, I'm sure you guys can probably hear a little bit of T-Pain from back here, but we are doing beignets because we cannot leave without doing beignets. So we were talking to somebody, and they told us that the most authentic beignets were here out of like all the parks, right?
Yeah, they said they grew up in New Orleans, and as good as the Disney ones are, they're a little too donutty, not a true beignet. He said like these being so open and airy make it more of the beignet feel, and he likes these ones. Cheers.
Powder all over you.
They're warm and they're good. They are airy, but they're delicious. And I love when there's a lot of powder. We like don't want to dip them in anything. I just want the sugar on them. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's like a pineapple slaw on here I saw, which I thought weird. Ton of flavor. The burger like patty itself is really good, like quality meat.
Okay, this burger is so good. Wow. Yeah, you gotta try this Colombian burger. Tons of flavor, really good patty there, seasoned well. That is a hit. I love the savory options here at Mardi Gras. This is super, super good. Well, there's no way I'm gonna get a spot. He's singing Journey right now, but I'll try and show you a little bit. There's people inside of the Minion Cafe right now. But here you go. does seem like the food booths are still open, which is kind of wild. I was not expecting them to be open this late. The park closed at 9. It's like 9:30 right now, so I don't know how late the concert's going. We still have food booths open. I don't think any of the rides are open right now, but that's pretty cool that they kept them open if you want to get some food. Just opened up the gates so we could leave right through the center. Literally right now. That's so good. I think the concert might be letting out soon. I don't know, but I feel like I never see this where you can go right out this way. I love this. All of the crowds are leaving. So we did end at 9:30, so it is an hour long, 8:30 to 9:30. This must be their contract of sorts, but we are trying to stay ahead of the crowds. But let's kind of get out of here, and then we will close our thoughts out. We have escaped the madness and made it back to the car. I am a little nervous to actually get out of the parking garage. Right now, it looks pretty okay. I think downstairs it's going to be a little wild, so hopefully it's not too bad. But either way, what a fun day today was. Just seeing so many people, talking with so many people, and just like, I don't know, it was just such fun vibes. I always love when you have these kinds of days. Opening events for things tend to be that way. You get to see everybody come together. Otherwise, throughout the season, people show up and whatever, but it was just a blast. And even with the craziness crowds, we knew going in, so it definitely helped out a lot. We got to try some fantastic food. Loved the food, by the way. Loved the food. It was super good. Again, the drinks, a little hit or miss, but I tried them. I was like, oh, there's no way I'm going to try that. And then I was like, last minute, I was like, put it on the tab, you know? So it's not things that I had in mind going into today. So I just thought it would be kind of fun to try some extra stuff. Either way, I'll try some of the other stuff I wanted to try. I wanted to try the ginger snap from Canada, so we'll try that at some point in the future. But again, all of the savory dishes I thought were super good. The bread was super good that we got. The burger, a hit. Everybody was talking about it. Those pinchos were super good. I loved the mac and cheese. Nicole said it was good, but it wasn't like her favorite. I don't know. Just what an awesome evening. What an awesome event, and can't wait to come back. Now, if you did enjoy hanging out with us today, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I really just want to say thank you guys again for hanging out with us and just enjoying the evening. And also thank you so much for being here.